It is bizarre seeing Lindos Beach this empty.
You just made such a mess.
Today, beach day. We are off to Lindos today. Very excited, it's one of my favourite places in the whole of Rhodes. Again, it's a little bit cloudy today, so it's cooler. In the summer, Lindos is so hot, so it'll be nice to see it on a bit of a cooler day. And one of my favourite ever memories from Rhodes was about probably 6-7 years ago, and it was finding a random taverna tucked away on one of the sides of the coves, and it was just a man doing mojitos, and it was the best mojito I've ever had to this date ever, so fingers crossed he's still there. He's probably not, he's probably moved on, but you never know. Fingers crossed for a nice mojito in Lindos. Anyway, this is the outfit. I popped a cardigan on because, like I said, it is a little bit cloudy today. Little top with watermelons on, denim skirt and some sandals. We're bringing the beach bag just in case it does get that little bit hotter and we want to dip in the sea, but we will see how that goes. We've made it to Lindos, taken about 40 minutes, probably got a few more minutes to go until we actually get to the car park. We've been listening to the Wolf and Owl podcast on the way, and there's been some interesting conversations going on, so we've been chuckling on our journey to Lindos. I will show you the road. It's quite a Top Geary road, this bit. I think you've got the views of Lindos coming up on your left, you've got some nice twists and turns, mountains on the right. We'll just be able to see the sea popping over the horizon now. There we go.
Malta Castle.
Oh, we've got the Acropolis. It is the Acropolis, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Got the Acropolis up here. You can just see the little white houses down there as well. And this is where the bus dropped you. I think on my last video I explained all this, but a quick recap. So the bus will drop you up here and you can walk down. There are some little shuttles that you can take down, and there is a car park as well up here if you want to park, but we're gonna, I'm not sure where these guys are going. They're off. You can come down this road as well, and there's several little car parks literally on the side of the road, and there's also a big one at the very bottom. We've realised we've not got any cash with us, so we're hoping the car parks do take card. So we'll see how that one goes. We're now getting to the very twisty bit at the bottom, which in the summer gets very busy, and there is usually a traffic person here to point you in the right direction, but I'm not sure they'll be there today. It is still quite busy, but it's not as busy as it is in summer, obviously. Down at the bottom here you can see the little shuttles, little golf carts, and then you just take the roundabout and we can go back up to the car park. I know there are some traffic people in high vis and whistles going around. We're getting waved, getting beeped. Oh, lovely view of the Acropolis up there as well. It has been a bit dusty, so we might have some smudges on the windscreen, but what can you do, hey? Oh, they've done up that snack bar there. It wasn't like that last year, I don't think. We'll zip around here. Lots of people waiting around. Get taxis, things like that. And we're going to take this nice tight corner to the car park. So yeah, man with whistle tells you when you can go. On our way now. So yeah, the guy with the whistle just makes sure it's safe for you to go down, because this will be very much a squeeze for two cars to get down. I'm going to let you go now because we're going to sort out the car park and see whether we can pay on card. You can pay with card, simple pipple, €7, whole day. You just need to remember to take your number plate. Often with hire cars the number plate is on the key ring. If not, just take a photo, I guess. But yeah, we just showed the guy our keyring, paid €7, and that's for the whole day. And then you just get a little receipt, and we just popped it in our front window of the car. I've not brought our swimwear because I don't think it's going to be warm enough for us personally to take a dip. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people in there. It's just a little bit chilly for me and Nick today. It's quite overcast, as you can see. It just means we can take Lindos at quite a gentle pace today, because usually we're here in nearly 40 degrees Celsius and it's more like 19 today, so it'll be lovely, chilled. Gonna grab some lunch. Have brought my water with me. That's even though it is chilly, well, it's not chilly, that's exaggeration, even though it's not as warm, there's still lots of walking involved, so keeping hydrated. Obviously lots of choice around. There's so many shops selling traditional bits and then little touristy things as well, like neon donkeys. There used to be donkeys here, but you don't really see them anymore, which I think it's kind of a good thing because you would see grown adults taking the donkey all the way up to the top of the Acropolis on very hot days. Poor donkeys. But yes, you don't see them anymore. And there's lots of shops selling, like I said, lots of bits and bobs, clothes, handmade, pottery bits, things like that. And of course lots of restaurants, bars, that we are going to try and find one to grab some lunch in now. We have come here, you can see, for some lunch, grab a drink and cool down for a little bit, because even though it is very overcast, doing these hills is not for the faint-hearted. You still work up quite a bit of a sweat going up and down the hills in Lindos. We have been here for drinks a couple of times in the past in the summer, but we're going to get some food, we think now, so that'll be nice. I'm thinking I'm going to go for something, I think it was called Greek tacos, so mini pizzas, chicken gyros, onion salad, aromatic yogurt and pickled cucumber. Sounds quite nice. And then maybe a mojito. We actually did find the taverna where we got the mojito from, but I think it's changed hands and it wasn't open, so that will just live in a very nice memory, and we'll grab, you know, drinks and snacks here instead, which I'm sure will be just as lovely. But yes, that mojito no longer exists. I love fresh churros, so very excited grabbing a pot of churros with some bueno sauce. Look at all these ice creams. There's some really nice flavours here. Piping hot. And look at the size of this bueno dip. Very excited.
You've just made such a mess of everything.
I've made a massive mess, but I will clear it up. Very nice. It is bizarre seeing Lindos Beach this empty, but it's lovely. We've just had some churros. I have burnt my mouth really badly. The lady did say they're really hot, but did I listen? No. Were they delicious? Yes. So we're down, it's very cold, I'm not getting in that sea. I might go dip a finger in, you know, test the water sort of thing. And just behind me this side is a taverna that Nick says he doesn't think it's going to be ready for summer, but I reckon they'll get it right up and running. I think they do these turnarounds very quickly, they do them every year. So yeah, none of the tavernas on the beach are really open, hence why our mojito was not available. But look at how empty it is. I don't think anyone's actually in the water. Let me have a look. There are some little kids paddling all the way down there. But yeah, it's just lovely and serene. Never seen it this quiet before. And the sand is still lovely and soft. The water probably a bit too cold though. Got the Acropolis there. And we're walking up here to a car park up there. You can kind of see the top of a white car. After Lindos, we headed to a supermarket, just got some bits and bobs for the flat. Right now I'm having a little rum and coke as we managed to get some Pepsi from there, some little snacky bits. We're going to go out and have dinner, so not too many of them or else I'm going to ruin my tea. I'm wearing, you can't really see it, a blue dress. I'll give you a full look in just a minute. Denim jacket, so it is still a little chilly outside. Now, I've not quite brought the right shoes for this outfit because my suitcase was basically nearly overweight. It was nearly at the maximum. And I already had 3 pairs of shoes, and I would have needed one more pair to have made this outfit look, you know, just right. Unfortunately, we're going to have to mix and match shoes with the handbag and the jacket, because I also realised I don't have a jacket that kind of goes with a beige outfit. I mean, there are worse things going on. So yeah, got a bit of a mismatched look tonight, but that's fine. I'm going to roll with it. We're going to head out for some food to one of my favourite restaurants in Haraki called Rhodes. I'm hoping it's not too busy. In the summer it's heaving and you can book, but I'm thinking because it's Easter I'm hoping it's not too busy, but it's one of the few ones that did open earlier, so people know that one is open. But it does massive portions and the food is really lovely every time we've been, and the staff are all really lovely as well, so can't wait for that. Then we're just going to see what the night takes us, really. We're not really big planners, I have to say, when we're here. We have planned a whole holiday out one time and we did try and stick to it, but you know, some days we do that, some days we do this. So yeah, this holiday was kind of going with the flow. So the flow tonight is go for dinner, grab some drinks and just see where the night takes us. And this is how we're looking without the jacket. I have mozzie sprayed up in case I want to take the jacket off because I have seen a lot of mosquitoes out and about. When I say it's kind of cold, it's not cold. It's cold for Greece. So it's still, you know, a little bit warm out there. It's a little bit damp, perfect mosquito weather. So mosquito spray is on. I can really taste it in my mouth. But hopefully that will stop me from getting bitten and I can take my jacket off if it does get a bit warmer this evening. This dress, Can't remember where it's from, several years old, worn it several holidays. I definitely like to repeat outfits. I try and not repeat them in the same holiday, hence why my suitcase was so full, but I do keep kind of dresses, things like that for recurring holidays later on over the years. So yeah, this one has served me well. It's good because it's full length as well, so hopefully it'll cover those shoes up that don't quite match the rest of the look. We'll be fine. So yeah, I will show you what we eat and how we get along this evening. Today it is actually warm. We are talking the sun poking through the clouds, 22 degrees, so we have whack swimming costumes on and we're going to head to the beach because you never know, tomorrow might be cloudy. Well, I do kind of know, tomorrow is cloudy. I'm actually going to have to put my sunglasses on. It's quite bright out here. Tomorrow, my birthday, meant to be cloudy and rainy, unfortunately. So today, beach day. Got the cover up. I think I have shrunk these in the wash. I don't think you can see my ankles right about now, but if you can see that my trousers end about a centimetre above my ankles. So, you know, they're not giving as bougie as they used to give. They're giving that they've been in the washing machine a few too many times. Anyway, so crochet bottoms. I think they're from Zara, probably several years ago now. Top is Under the Stories, also crochet, also from years and years ago. So we're going to head to a place called Stegner. So Stegner is really lovely because it's almost like a bit of a cove, so the sea's not as choppy and it has loads of restaurants, and in the summer there's loads of sunbeds as well. Not sure if there's going to be any sunbeds, but we'll just have to see when we get there. We're going to lie there for a bit. We might go see Nick's family for a little bit as well, and then this evening we may or may not go to Old Town. We're going to see how we go because we've got party tomorrow for the birthdays, and yeah, we don't want to be too tired for that, but you never know. We're just going to go with the flow. Anyway, let's go to the beach. So I totally got my beaches messed up. Stegner, beautiful, lovely drive down to the beach. Really like it there too, but what I actually meant to say was Haraki. So this is Haraki. It's actually not as still as I thought it was going to be. It's quite choppy, but we're going to sit here, get a drink, have some little picky bits to eat. We did actually go down to Stegner as well, but a lot of it was still closed for the season. We are still in mid-April, so just kind of getting ready all their bits and stuff. There seems to be a bit more open here, but it's still very quiet. But yeah, it's lovely. The sun is poking through the clouds and really feeling that heat now. So yeah, I'm just going to chill here, grab some food and lay on the beach for a bit. Speed outfit of the day because we are running late as per usual and it is all my fault. So crochet top from years ago, silky maxi green skirt also from years ago. We're going to head to a place called Portobello. It's pizza, pasta, it is lovely. I've got to go, so I will catch you there. And that was all for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.